recording is back up. The stream is not. The recording will go up on YouTube, and I apologize to everybody who was watching and can no longer watch. Okay.
Also can't hear you.
Do what? Oh, they'll be able to watch it in the recording. Here, my apology there. Anywho, so Fletch, what are you doing?
All right, I guess I'm gonna spend this turn. I mean, would I have had time to draw my bow and stuff and get an arrow ready?
Man, you forgot to put me in the initiative order.
Oh, did I? I'm sorry.
Cross is also at 18 because for the second run in a row, her dice hate her.
Oh
Your
yeah,
last
Crosshair
run
goes
was
before
19.
me then.
Alright, there we go.
Yes.
So Crosshair, what are you doing?
Cross will. Alright, what direction are both your other friends moving in?
I believe opposite directions from where you are.
Right.
The thing is bearing down on where the group was. One split left, one split right, and it is now to you.
She will also split in one of the directions. I'm assuming it looks pretty identical.
Yeah. Unless you guys, like I said, you could run a couple hundred meters back and have the rock.
I think she's going to split in the opposite direction and start circling, and is going to start what appears to be a string of curse words and other such things as she centers, and is going to bullshit burst.
Alright, what are you bullshitting burst with?
Yeah. Omnitari Arms JPK 50.
Burst fire.
It is burst fire.
Centering is a simple, yes?
She has perfect time.
Right, I'm just asking, is it a simple?
Free.
It is a simple. Or free. No, it is free, yes.
Oh, it's a free? Well then, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. You center, declare called shot, fire. I don't know how you want to handle the penalties for BSB, if you want there to be dodge penalties or not. Everyone doesn't know.
Yeah, roll it like you have been.
Okay. I need to remember how many dice she has to do this. It's a -4 for BSB, right? And the -1 background count.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Plus whatever your centering can negate.
Which is 2.
Okay, so 3 net hits. Let's see whether this actually does anything. What's the damage code?
With 3 net hits, that will be 15p, AP minus 13. Almost
Yes?
the highest that mundane AP can go. Yes.
Okay, so... God damn it, you're making me do math. 41 minus 13 is... 28?
Yeah, 41 minus. Yep. God damn.
And that means that it's going to soak that with a breeze.
Takes a little bit of stun. Especially
No.
if I killed the last Juggernaut. Oh,
Hardened
it's
armor.
hardened armor. God damn it.
Now, once it's suppressed, maybe. But it is now looking at you. You have its attention.
Alright.
Hey, Fletch.
Yeah.
You see the Juggernaut veering directly towards Crosshair. Instead of running towards the middle of the group, it is running distinctly towards Crosshair.
Okay. So I'm assuming we had time to draw our weapons and everything.
Oh yeah. During the scatter maneuver, that action before initiative, everybody was able to pull out a weapon.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to do a called shot on the Juggernaut. I'm going to try and stay hidden. And I'm going to use an arrow.
Okay.
I will go ahead and use an explosive head. And I'm going to do the shake him up maneuver, or shake him up called shot.
Okay, and what exactly does the shake 'em up do?
If I get any net hits, the Juggernaut loses 5 initiative.
That sounds fantastic.
Also, how far away am I from it?
Well, he's running your general direction. He was 600 and some meters from everybody else, so he's about 500 meters from you.
Okay, can I run towards it while still staying hidden, like towards its flank? I know it has an eye on the back.
You can roll your stealth check to not be seen.
I keep all of those.
And it is distracted and running and... Okay. It seems to still be focused.
Okay, and from this, how close can I get? 6 times 48 is what, 300?
Do you want to use all of your movement right now? You can. I'm just asking.
I will use 200 of that movement.
Okay. So you are now about 400... yeah, we'll call it 400 meters away. You went from...
Alright.
You went from 6 to 4.
So this is actually extreme range for me. Oh wow, I don't get very many dice to this. Alright, well, let's try it.
Vision magnification.
Oh, true, I forgot about that. In that case, the penalty is only -3. Okay, this is doable.
Okay. Well, go ahead and launch that arrow and try to shake it up. Fortunately for you, it was very focused and didn't see you. You let loose that arrow, and it's running, and it's running, and it takes a little bit for your arrow to get there because you're, at a pretty good click away. And kaboom! There's an explosion right in front of this, charging monstrosity. And it sort of kind of shakes and stumbles and, rubs its head into the ground trying to get the crap out of its eyes.
Cool.
It got dropped. Or its initiative got dropped by 5. Which is handy. Alright, and Ragnar.
Alright, well, first thing, Ragnar's telling her to slow that thing down. Or use movement.
Using movement on the Juggernaut to slow it down.
It can divide by up to 6.
Yes, it can. I just wanted to make sure that that's what you said.
Yep.
Now, let me remember if the negative consequences of movement is resisted. Because I know the positive on vehicles is, but I don't know if the negative on non-vehicles is.
With negative, but I could be wrong.
No. It only the only vehicles get a resistance to the movement power. So, it is going a whole lot slower now. Like a lot slower.
Yeah.
So we have a while.
Yeah. What kind of action is that to tell the spirit to do that?
Simple action.
Free or
It's a
Simple.
simple action to command the spirit.
all right? In that case,
And you have a simple action left.
yeah. Wait.
You can cast recklessly if you wish.
Yeah.
Taking it down with magic is probably one of our better options.
It's been a while since I did reckless. Is that minus the dice pool or
Reckless casting adds
To the drain.
2 or 3 to the drain. I think it adds 2 to the drain.
let me see if I can find out. I'm pretty sure. Yep, there is +3 drain value. Okay.
Okay, so you can reckless cast at +3 drain.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. We'll do a.
I will give you a free, doesn't even require common sense, because you have spellcasting, you know that levitate won't work.
Yeah. No, I'm going to do Manable. I'm just trying to figure out which force. Sorry.
Not a problem.
Okay, let's do Force 5. Force 5 Manable.
Okie dokie. Roll them bones.
Forgot, what are you casting?
He said he's casting Manibolt.
It's a good choice.
That is resist with willpower and
Willpower.
not soak
Power
damage afterwards. It's any net hits are just damage. Yes?
Correct.
Actually, not your stun bolt.
It's direct, so it's going to be
Wait, Mana Bolt is
just the.
it's a mana spell, so sorry.
It just hit for
It's
6.
just going to be damage equal to net hits
Yep.
on
Yep.
my post-test. And Ragnar's going to be cursing in Old Norse as he does this. He's going to center.
Okay.
Sorry, Mana Bolt, the Juggernaut would be rolling its body to resist.
No, it's willpower.
No, it's willpower.
Mana Bolt does physical damage.
It's still a direct mana spell, so it's resisted with willpower.
Yep.
It's physical type damage, but it's a mana spell.
Listen, if it's
No,
physical damage,
those-
it rolls body.
No.
Those are
No.
physical spells. They're two
There's
different classes.
physical and mana, and then there's physical and stun.
Please do not shout at me. I will read out the rule for you right now. The opposed
I'm
test
looking at
generally
the
puts the opposed test, but it does physical damage.
Yes.
SFR, that's a physical spell. It is a mana spell that does physical damage. Physical spells are spells that actually exist on the physical. A mana spell is channeling mana directly into the opponent to deal damage to them. That's not referring to the damage type, that's referring to the type of spell.
Okay.
Power Bolt would be resisted with body, but Mana Bolt is resisted with willpower.
Yeah,
Okay.
they use the same wording for two different things that are in spells. It gets confusing.
Okay.
So it is resisting with willpower only, which is fortunately for it not horrible.
Still better than if I was trying to do.
Wow. Okay.
Take anything. Let me get my drain.
Yes. Force 5. I don't know what your drain code is on Manibolt off the top of my head.
That's gonna be it's 6 with the
with the
reckless
+3.
cast.
You're good.
Yep.
Personal out of character advice: reagents. Reagents with direct spells are the best.
Very true.
And I'm sorry, I forgot to ask you whether you were comfortable with that level of success.
Yeah, I was. I wasn't spending edge on that roll right away.
Okay, so back to the top. Swipe.
More sniping. Yeah, I've got to take another shot.
Okay.
And does it get a negative modifier to dodge since we've attacked it a few times?
Indeed. You shot at it once, Fletch shot at it once, Crosshair shot at it once, and Ragnar cast a spell which I don't think counts as an attack for dodge pool.
I don't think it does.
So we're at -3. Because Sequoia didn't shoot, right?
Correct.
Okay, so -3. You hit with 3 net successes. Okay, so 9. Alright.
I think that's enough.
Because it's -8. So, okay. You land a pretty solid hit on it. At least as solid as you've seen so far. And, Sequoia.
Hi.
Hi.
Suppressive. Oh wait, what's the distance?
It is about 600 meters away. And moving a whole lot slower now.
Okay. That's still at extreme range for me, but I have vision magnification,
Which drops it down to high.
so that's just a -3 to the dice pool. I'll be doing suppressive fire with my crime wave, which has an external smart gun system on it. So my total dice pool before penalties is 20. Minus the 3, that's 17. Do I get any other penalties in addition to that?
No. No, it's, pretty straightforward. I mean, you're out in the open right now. It's out in the open right now. It's trying to run.
Okay.
But because it is going at a 1/6 of its normal running speed, you don't get any penalties, and it's not getting any bonuses to its dodge. Oh, actually, well, it wouldn't have mattered because the last 2 would have dropped off of that one too.
I'm actually gonna roll 14d6 because I just double checked and I actually don't have vision magnification, so that's a -6 for me.
Okay. Alright, so 14d6, and that'll be resisted with reaction plus edge.
It's gel rounds.
Okay, are you comfortable with that level of success?
I got no more edge to spend, so yes.
Okay, it is suppressed. My dice are on fire.
Seriously, this is uncanny.
But it is suppressed. Oh, and actually drop one of those because I have to drop 3 because it's been shot at. Oh, actually, shit, no, it's been shot at another time, so drop 4. It only has 2 successes. No, it's not hitting the deck. It's not smart enough to hit the deck. It is continuously running.
Is it physically capable of hitting the deck?
That's why I asked.
I mean, that would be hilarious, and I guess we'd all just kind of walk away.
What is your damage code? I'm sure it can just soak that.
It's gel rounds, so it gets +1 to AP. But the damage code would be 10 stun.
Okay, cannot physically hurt it.
Yep.
10 stun -1 AP.
Yeah, can't hurt it. The hardened armor just ignores it. But it's at a -3 to every action it performs. Okay, so -3, it is going to actually try to suppress a fire at the thing it's charging, which would be Crosshair.
All right. What range is it at?
It is at 600 meters, which puts it at medium range for an RPK, I believe. Yeah,
For
'cause
HMG, that'll be a long range, I think.
750 is the long range cutoff.
So what are the actions you use against suppressive fire? I don't remember.
Hit the deck, or you can
Move out of
attempt to
it.
dodge with reaction plus edge.
Okay.
Lucky
So
cover.
it is at -3 because of it's already being suppressed. It is running, which makes it at a -2, which means it is only rolling. It is trying to DACA.
If you succeed in dodging it, do you move out of the suppression? Or-
Yes.
Okay, I think we'll take that chance. Even though given how my dice have been awful.
Okay, so you get out of the suppression. It will probably redirect it on its next turn, but it's not doing it right now.
Yep.
Okay, Spirit.
Seeing as I only gave it the command to slow that thing down.
It will continue to keep it slow.
Yeah.
Crosshair.
She is going to continue circling because that appears to be probably the only thing, and trying to get a bit of distance away from the thing because it appears to be focusing on her.
Yes.
And is then going to do the same thing she did last time, hopefully a bit more successful.
Okay.
The swearing continues.
Alright, so this will be the 5th time it's been shot at this turn. It's no longer getting the run-in bonus, so, yeah. Okay, so 6 net hits is what's the damage code?
I believe that will be 18p, AP minus 13. Which is 28. Alright, that should deal damage. Stun damage. How I killed my last
said
Juggernaut
18?
was 18. So with the AP modified, that actually does damage, I think. Noting stun, because how I killed my last Juggernaut was... Would it be stun on this? I don't remember. How I killed my last Juggernaut was knocking it out because it had less stun track than physical track.
Yeah. Minus 13 means...
I think it has hardened armor 18 or something. So.
Which means it takes that much. It's not happy. Your bullets don't seem to be penetrating very deep, but they seem to be making it angry.
Yep. Kill it with bug bites and all that.
Okay, Ragnar.
All right. Ragnar's gonna try and Manimal again.
You're gonna what?
Try and hit it with the Mana Bolts again.
Okie dokie.
Force Form, I'm gonna spend some reagents. Oh, yeah.
Oh, did I skip Fletch? I'm sorry, Fletch.
We went Crosshair and yeah.
Fletch, do you wish to do something?
I'll do another called shot. This time I'm going to do a dirty trick. And if I get even a single net hit, my opponent will take a -4 dice pool modifier on their next action.
Okay.
I don't think this thing's gonna have dice left.
Let's give me a sneaking check. Okay. Is this another explosive arrow?
Yeah, I'll make it explosive.
Okay, so you guys are seeing this juggernaut trying to run. It looks like it's swimming through molasses as fast as it's going right now. And as it goes to, stick its claws in the ground and pull itself even farther, an arrow lands underneath its paw and explodes the ground out from underneath it, which means it sort of kind of does the stumble thing, and its front arm is flopping behind it as it's trying to get itself back to its feet. Because all of the ground that it was trying to grab went away. Okay, now Ragnar, go ahead and cast.
Yep.
Okay, it is
Okay.
taking 4 physical.
Yeah, baby. And let me get my brain.
You are
So good.
golden.
The Force 1 plus reagents is so good.
Yes, it is.
The only reason I went Force 4 was because it's the same freaking trade pool.
I'm not used to it because Mox has witnessed my hate, so she actually has to go lower.
Plus we're in the background count. It's still taking a -1.
It did. Okay.
Giving it so many penalties it can't follow us.
Yeah. Alright, initiative resets. You said it's at -4 from the dirty trick. It's at -2 from wound penalties. It's at -3 from the suppression.
The -4 is just for its next action that it performs.
Okay, so it's only at -5 total. Because I'm assuming Sequoia is going to continue the suppression, yes?
Yeah.
Suppression is a fucking lifesaver in situations
Until-
like this.
Until otherwise noted.
Okay.
If you guys are talking, I can't hear you.
Nope, I'm moving things around.
Okay. You could use the initiative utility if you want. I've always found that's a bit easier.
Okay.
Even if you don't have tokens, you can manually input data into it.
Oh, I thought you had to have tokens for that.
You can manually input data into it. You just need to click the edit and add a character.
Ah, okay. Well, may do that in the future once I know how to use it rather than learning how to do it right this very instant.
I can show you after the run.
That would be fantastic. Okay, so Crosshair, you have initiative, and you have an angry, very slow-moving juggernaut.
So, can she see the machine gun on it?
Yes, the machine gun is very much sticking out of its back, like it's a pop-up type thing.
So even if she ran behind it, it would still track.
Yes.
Well, chances are it's suppressing her no matter what. So she will continue circling, but angle herself using the insane movement rate to run backwards as to give the machine gun a harder time while she can still shoot just fine. Because sniper rifle ranges.
Okay.
Kind of getting what I'm going for there.
Yep. Run the fuck away and shoot back.
And the same shit, same shit.
Okay. Yes, they can shoot out to 1200, but that's when you get into the extreme ranges, or long range.
And this thing already is not very good at shooting.
Yes, it is already having a very bad day due to already being suppressed, explosions happening in its face and under its feet, and yeah. Stop
Average
fighting
dice.
back.
Average dice continue to average.
Alright, so is this a bullshit burst again?
Yep. I'm gonna start running low on ammo soon.
Well, it is a new initiative pass, which means it does get its full dodge dice. Oh right, except for it's suppressed and it has wound penalties.
Yes.
Does the -4 from Dirty Tricks apply to dodge actions? Or is it
I have
only...
no idea.
Defense isn't an action, so I don't
Okay,
think
so we'll make it on its action, not its defense. Okay, so 6 net hits.
Same code as last time. 18p versus -13.
I think that's the same soak as last time too. It is.
Yep, same damage. Your dice are still just above average all around. It's kind of terrifying.
It was 18 minus 13, right?
Yep. Nearing the upper limit of how much armor a mundane can deal with.
Uh-huh. Oh, I know this was a difficult thing to deal with. But you guys got this. Alright,
Yep.
so, you plant another one, this one right between its eyes as it, lowers its head from the impact, but keeps trying to run at you.
Yep.
Swipe.
Yep, just gonna stand there, take another shot.
Gonna take an aim action.
No, it's a single, it's bot action, so I have to take another simple action to recock it, I think.
Okay, well, take your shot and let me know what the damage code is. Oh, wait. Oops. I should have asked if you were comfortable with that.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna edge it anyway.
Okay, so, you hear that telltale whistle of a bullet bouncing off of something and doing absolutely nothing. And the Juggernaut will attempt to suppress this time again. But it is suppressed, and it has a -4 again because of the explosion and wound penalties, and it's having a shitty day.
I kind of feel bad for the Juggernaut now.
It's huge and it can tank, but it can't move or do anything.
We're just bullying it.
I bet the rigger feels really sad. Out of character, I'm also thinking we should probably try not to actually kill them, because that might piss off the Johnson a bit. These things are probably expensive.
I mean, he'll probably be extremely disappointed if we manage to defeat it anyway.
Actually, he's not going to suppress because, well, he's angry and just wants to get to somebody. So he's going to run at 12 times 4, which is 48, plus 15 is 64, divided by 6, so he's running at 10 meters. Just
I feel
over.
so bad for the poor guy.
Well,
Should it be accurate to say that it looks like he's running at full speed, but he's just barely moving forward?
yeah, it's like he is moving at full speed, but the air is molasses around him.
It's full speed and slow mo.
Okay, spirits action. I'm guessing no.
I don't think it was told to do anything else, so.
Yep. Okay, so it continues to slow. Sequoia. Maintaining, or do you want to try to suppress again and get more hits?
How far away am I from it still?
You're like 600 meters. It's hardly moving at this point. Like, it did a sprint action and got to move 10 meters.
Okay. Since walking does not count an action, would you allow me to continue suppressing as I walk?
Oh yeah, you can do a walk action while suppressing.
Okay, let me think about this then. So the spirit is still sustaining movement on us and movement on the Juggernaut, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what she's gonna do then is she's gonna stop suppressing and use her movement, her walk speed movement, to get within the long range of the machine gun, which is anywhere between 201 and 400 meters. So she'll probably get it to like within, I don't know, 399 meters of the Juggernaut.
Okay. I'm assuming you can move 200 with, you know, the time 6
Oh wait,
movement.
you said 600, right?
Yes.
No, I'll use my free action to run over there then.
Okay.
Because my walking speed is only 108.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use a free action to run within the long range of the light machine gun,
Okay.
which would be a -3 penalty, and then I will roll for suppressive fire again. Wait, how far? What's the distance between the Juggernaut and the teammates that I can see?
They're all now behind you, by a couple hundred meters. Let's see. Crosshair ran away even farther, so Crosshair is about 300 meters from you.
Okay, no, I just wanted to
300 meters.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure they weren't within suppressive firing.
Oh no, they're
area.
behind you. They were moving away and around, trying to, you know, keep it distracted and not going
Okay.
after a large clump of people. So, you are now within a better range and suppressing. Roll them bones.
So it'll be 17 dice.
Are you comfortable with that level?
I have no edge, so I have to.
Okay. It's no longer being suppressed from the first one, but it still takes wound penalties.
Under slightly less bad suppression now.
No, it's taking the exact same suppression as it was, but
Oh.
still sucks for it. Okay, That was Sequoia. Fletch.
Okay, I will do another dirty trick. This time I'm going to use a screamer head.
Okay.
Uh,
What's the dirty trick with the screamer?
so I'm going to try and aim my arrow more towards its ear, and just cause a really loud noise from the screamer arrow.
Okay, still just the -4 to its next action.
Right. I mean, run and gun gives the GM leeway to provide a bigger penalty depending on the ammo type. So, but I'm fine
Okay.
with -4.
Okay. The dirty tricks and whatnot, I am not personally familiar with. That's why I was asking. I would have to open it up and look, and if you have it already open,
Yeah, it just says it's -4, and then depending on the ammo type, it could be greater, but it's just up to the GM. And I only keep 7 of those.
well, you have 6 net successes. That arrow, as it's screaming by, sort of kind of wedges itself between the shell and its neck, and it doesn't hurt the Juggernaut because, well, its hide is too thick to even be worried about your little puny arrow, but oh my god, that annoying noise is bugging it, and it is twisting and clawing at, its neck, trying to get it off. Like, it's doing, spasming, like, god damn it! And Ragnar.
Alright.
Fletch continues to bully the hell out of this Juggernaut.
I'm gonna mana blitz it again. Because that didn't hurt it last time, so.
You definitely felt your mana merge him with his.
I keep 7. And I soak my drain. Let's see that I heard it. Oh, yes.
It is having a really bad
yes.
day.
Straight 7. Ah, yes.
This poor thing.
Right.
Um,
So
you guys are
that's
starting
blown
to
from
see.
Ragnar.
You guys are starting to see it coughing up stuff onto the sand and the dirt. Even in the darkness, it's very visible that it is coughing things up. And initiative will drop, and it'll be to Crosshair.
Same thing, same thing. Continue the running.
You're going to continue to run away?
To run in the moving away to a longer distance and continuing to circle.
Okay.
To make it tougher to get hit with the machine gun.
Okay. Well then continue your movement, and Daka.
I think the number 6 might like me. As Crosshair continues the near constant stream of cursing that has been keeping up. Same damage code.
Well.
Oh wait, crit glitch on defense.
Yeah, crit glitch on defense. It's
Double
having
damage
a
code.
bad day. So what was
36p, AP -13. It's double damage code, I believe, yeah. Yep.
Wait, it shouldn't be minus 18. It should be minus 13.
Oh, did I say 18? It is 13. I apologize.
Okay, so 30. It auto soaks 5 of those, and that means it takes 25. And that is
Is it
over its modified. So you take that breath and you pull the trigger, and you just know as soon as you're squeezing the trigger, this is it. And there is a spark as the bullet finds its way into the cyber eye, and shorts out everything in the process of going in and severing the spinal cord. It collapses.
All right, let's keep moving.
Actually, we might want to check the body, see if it's like
It's dead.
like
Yeah,
if it's like associated with the
moving.
Johnson in any way.
That doesn't help us. We just got to get out of here before more of those things show up. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, our mission objective is just to make it to the extraction point.
I'll also take a selfie. If I should take a group photo.
Sounds like a bad idea. Let's keep moving.
Fletch, you've been Simrig recording the entire thing.
Yeah, I know, but I want a selfie.
There's a difference between sim recordings of what you see and having a selfie of you with a juggernaut.
Well, I mean, Cross also has the smart gun footage of her putting a bullet through a juggernaut's eye and blowing its brains out now.
Uh-huh.
Ragnar's going to grab a piece of its scale.
I will point out, Cross is a braggart, and that braggart just escalated a fuck ton.
Yes. Ragnar, do you have a knife that can cut it?
I've got an axe. That's a weapon focus.
Yeah, that should probably be able to do it. It'll take you a little bit of work. I mean, this is some heavy-duty hide.
How long is this gonna take?
It'll take him, like a minute, maybe 2. Like, just to
Ragnar.
be able to get it off and, separate it and whatnot.
Well, while he's doing that, Sequoia is gonna maintain Overwatch. So I'm gonna roll visual and audio perception.
Okie dokie.
Audio perception, I'm gonna use the directional microphone sensor that I have. That reduces. I basically hear everything as if I was 100 meters closer to it.
Okay. It's fairly quiet. It's dark out at this point. Not full on night. I mean, you can still see that almost glow of where the sun did go down, but it's not enough to provide visible light or usable
I'm an
light.
elf.
Right. Let me rephrase. For the normal person, that does not provide usable light.
Okay, so
You're not seeing anything off in the distance. Stars are starting to show up. All the rocks are staying stationary like they're supposed to.
Well, Ragnar, you happy with that tusk? That's why you hired me. Best fragging shot around.
So Ragnar, are you taking like armored hide or an ear or what? Just 'cause I'm curious.
I was planning armored hide.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm not sure what
that'll
Ragnar's gonna do
take
with
you.
it, but
make a shield.
Yeah, you're basically able to pick up and cut off in a reasonable amount of time, like a 6-inch by 1-foot section of juggernaut hide. Anything more
yeah, that's
is going to
perfect.
take you a shit ton of time and effort.
nah, that's perfect size.
Cross will ask for a bit of it.
I can give you some once we get out of here.
Sounds friggin' good. Thinking I might need a new personalized grip for my gun. Know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, are you guys going to return to your formation? Are you gonna have Fletch scouting again? How you doing this? You guys are about 30 miles into the 50-mile trek.
Not
I'm
bad.
thinking we want to make this a lot faster now.
Okay.
We can
Yep,
only still move as
so-
fast as Ragnar, though.
Shall we double time it? Actually run this time? Instead of, walk?
I think the problem right now is if Ragnar runs, everyone else will still be walking.
That's probably true. But it still puts up our movement.
Browsing thoughts right now is, well, we killed one of their fragging drones. Chances are, if they're communicating with each other, they're diverting other ones to us right now.
Yeah.
I think it's time to go, guys.
Yep. So we'll go with Ragnar's running speed. Now.
Okay, let me find out what double time actually does, whether you have to make a fatigue test or not.
Ragnar's running speed is 72 meters a second.
I think 72
that's
meters a
still-
second. It was
yeah,
72
that-
meters every 3 seconds.
Or every 3, sorry. Because this is combat turn. So 72 every combat turn. Which is so slower than all of you guys just walking.
At this point, we're practically teleporting around the battlefield.
Okay, so you are not sprinting.
No, just the standard run.
Okay, so this only has it for sprinting, so we're going to say every 15 minutes you'll have to soak a cumulatively increasing stun, starting at 1. So after 15 minutes of running, are you guys,
All right.
again, having Fletch run, scout up ahead, or are you guys all running together?
Do we want to all stick together now, or do you want to go ahead?
I'm walking because I can walk the same speed he runs.
Right.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and scout ahead. I feel like it's served us well so far, and I will go ahead and keep doing it.
Okie dokie.
You said fatigue?
Yeah, soak
How
1
many
stun.
minutes will- How many minutes will it take us to run 20 miles at our speed?
It's going to take you about an hour. So he's going to soak 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that's it.
Yeah.
And that's,
So wait, I just remembered. Yeah, I took a hit of kamikaze. I'm gonna crash soon.
How
that's
long
gonna
does
be
it
fun.
last?
how long does the kami hit last?
10 times 1d6 minus 6.
6 what? Minutes? Hours?
Minutes.
Oh.
Alright, so it's going to last 40 minutes.
34 because of the nephritic screen.
Still a good distance.
Actually, if you have nephritic screen, it lasts 10 minutes. Because it reduces it by the time increment listed, and it lists it by 10-minute increments.
Okay.
So, and I always say that a drug lasts minimum of 1 duration cycle.
You said 4 fatigue tests for me?
Yeah, the first one will be 1, the second one will be 2, yada yada yada.
3, 4, gotcha.
Yep. After the second one, Fletch, give me a perception check. Off, in the very edges of your perception to the west, you see you know it's a juggernaut, and it's hauling ass as fast as it can. But it's at the very edge of your perception range.
Okay. And it's coming from the west, you said?
Yes, it is coming from the west. You guys are going north.
Can I tell if it's on like an intercept course with us?
It's definitely going towards the, you guys. Or where you guys would likely be.
If it gets too fracking close, we're just going to slow it down and keep moving.
You guys are moving hella fast, and even with its sprinting, it's going to take it for fucking ever to get to you. I'm just letting you know that it is out there, so if you do slow down any, well, you'll have to see
Gotcha.
it. Alright, so fatigue test 3. Okay, take 1 stun.
Alright.
Okay,
Who was crashing in 10 minutes?
alright.
Swipe.
Swipe,
Yeah.
what is the crash for Kami?
Yeah, it's a 6 stun unresisted, which would go down to 5 because of double elastin, and I think it's also -1 willpower and -2 to my physical limit.
Okay, and -1 reaction. Alright, so let's hope that you don't run into anything where you're, excuse me, needed to do something useful.
Doesn't the crash only last for a duration, or
Equal to the initial effect, so, oh, I guess,
last
10
for
minutes.
10 minutes?
Yeah, 10-minute crash period. So for 10 minutes, you feel like shit. You're feeling better already. Yay, nephritic.
That is the upside and downside of nephritic, is the drugs don't last the whole run, but the after effects also don't last the whole run.
Yep. Okay, so,
Fourth
Fletch.
fatigue.
Nah, Fletch. As you guys are getting to the site, the extraction point, and it's very obvious that this is where you're going because there's like, have you ever been to like a desert rave party? You know how they have those tents set up that just have the top on the poles?
Yeah.
It's one of those. It's one of those, you know, tents that just has the cover on it. Doesn't have any of the side walls. Looks like they have a fire going. And there are 3 iron dragons sitting on the perimeter.
Are those drones?
Yes, those are drones. Those are the mutilated drone that you saw earlier. Except for these are intact. These seem to be sitting, you know, up, actually protecting the people sitting in the tents, in the tent area.
Cool. I'll let the rest of the team know.
Someone want to make us frag invisible to those drones?
We don't have to be invisible to them.
We're assuming they're not part of the security plan here to kill us.
We just have to run past them.
Yeah, but running through them, they're probably going to shoot at us. Do we want to take that chance?
I believe those are to stop the Juggernaut, those things from encroaching on the encampment.
All right. Just saying, they might also be part of the plan to shoot at us. You never know.
Okay, Fletch, are you being sneaky as you approach?
I will be sneaky.
Alrighty. Roll me them sneaky dice. Are you comfortable with that?
Yeah, I'm comfortable with that.
Okay. You are able to, go right on up. Are you going to, get into the, tent area and join them at their campfire? Because it's starting to chill off a little bit. And by chill off a little bit, I do mean it's down into the 40s by now. Which for Celsius, I think is like 5-ish?
Yeah, about 5.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna walk right on in and get cozy.
Okay. The drones don't turn around when they see you once you step into the firelight. And the Johnson is sitting there. And he motions for you to take a seat.
I will do that, and I'll make sure that he receives one of my embossed business cards in case there is any future business he would have me attend to.
He chuckles at your chops and slides it into his pocket.
Seeing through the sorry.
Go ahead.
Seeing through the sim rig that the drones did not turn on him, Cross is also going to attempt to sneak up as nearly as fast.
All right, roll me your sneak.
Yep.
Ragnar, did you just drop? Are you comfortable with that level of success?
Yes, given that it's my physical limit.
Okay. You are able to sneak right past the drones. Not a problem. They don't even hesitate.
Walk up on over to Mr. Johnson and, sorry about your drone. With a bit of a giant smirk.
Yeah, he just dropped.
Okay. Is everybody sneaking in, or is anybody just gonna walk in?
Swap's gonna try and sneak in.
Yeah, when in Rome.
Okay. Both of you roll my your sneaks.
I
Quickly,
will pre-edge.
just because I do want to know if we actually pissed off the Johnson when Cross does her braggart thing. Does he look pissed?
Nope. He does not look pissed. There is a cooler of as technology branded soy beer on ice next to one of the chairs. If you choose to have one. Swipe, not a problem. You're able to sneak in. 8 dice, you can't roll edge afterwards anyways because you are pre-edged. Sequoia, are you comfortable with that level of success?
No edge.
Okay. You're sneaking in and you happen to, kick a rock and it collects, and one of the drones swivels in your direction, but once it sees who you are, it goes back into the position it was.
Sequoia enters the encampment, lowers her weapon, seeing that it is a prime wave and she doesn't want to accidentally poke someone's eye out with it. So yeah, well, she drops the weapon because it's on a sling as well, and she joins the rest of her team.
Okay. There are, fold-up chairs for everybody. Beers if you want them, like I said. The Johnson says, well, that went less stellar than I was hoping. We're going to have to work on this particular design. Have to keep in mind that there are ways to slow down even the fastest of creatures.
Might also want to armor the eyes up a bit.
Yes, yes. Fancy shooting.
Pretty much the fragging bests, you know.
He shrugs with that indication of, meh, I've seen better.
Yeah, no, I don't think you've seen better than me, but, well, if you ever need someone to actually, shoot well, you can call. Always looking for more new again.
Well, I will keep that in mind. So, do you have any questions about anything that you saw on your rather brief trip? I wasn't actually expecting to see you until either in the morning or tomorrow evening. 50-mile hike is not an easy thing to pull off.
So those are drones, right?
Well, partially. We allow them their autonomy until we decide that they need to not have it.
Interesting. So Tell me, Mr. Johnson, the most important question that I have for you is, how are we getting paid?
There is a cred stick for each of you on the plane. Um, Once we finish our drinks, we can crawl aboard and enjoy a nice quiet flight home.
Sounds freaking good.
Alright. Thank you for joining us, everybody who watches the stream later. We have some after run things to discuss. Enjoy!